Hi everyone, welcome to Python tutorials by BR Tech World. And in this video, we are going to discuss about the absolute, self, float, trunc numeric functions. Okay, so let's start the video by understanding what is the numeric function. So numeric functions are the functions which are related to numbers. So first of all, we are going to talk about the absolute function. So absolute function is basically a given distance of the function from the zero. For example, if we have a line that we have -3, -2, -1 and then 0, and in this side we have 1 2 3 which are positive. Okay, so now I want to know the distance of 0 to 3. Then the distance between 0 to 3 is 3. Okay, and if I talk about the distance in the negative side, if you see from 3 -3 to 0, it will also be 3. Okay, now let me show you with an example here. For example, let me define a variable so it will become little easy to understand. I write here absolute of 5. Now what if I print the value of this variable? Print variable. Okay, now let me run my file here. If you see here, we get the 5. It means that the absolute value for this function is 5. Okay, now what if I put here -5? Then what will we get? You need to save this file and then run the function again. So here you can see we get the 5 again. So this is the absolute function. Okay, now let's talk about the cell, float and trunc. So first of all, we need to import the math for all these. Right here, import, then math. If you see here, we have imported math, which is a module that allow you to access the mathematical functions here. If you hover on that, you will be able to get the definition for that same word. Okay, now you need to write here the math. You need to write here math, then the cell, and then the value here. Okay, now what will it return when I run this file? It will give you a number which is next higher integer for the same value. So if you run this file, you will get a 5 here. So before running the file, we need to make sure that we are defining this somewhere. So we have assigned it to a variable a. Now let's print the value of a. Now let me run it. Now here you can see we get a 5, which means that it's showing the next higher integer for this decimal value. Okay, now let's talk about the another one. So here I write another b, that then I write here math, and if I write here a value less than 6 or sorry 5, less than 5, then it will give the same results here as well. So if I write here print brackets b. Now let me run this file. Here you can see that we get again 5 because it will always return you the highest integer value, next highest integer value for this. Okay, now let's see the another example. Now we are going to talk about the floor. In case of floor, it's going to return the lowest or you can say the previous number which is related to this. For example, if we see 4.2 is greater than 4, so now it will return you 4 instead of 5. So let me save the file and run it for you. So if you see here, we get a 4. Now let's talk about the trunc. So if I write here another variable c and write here math dot trunc, and here if I write a value that is 4.5, and now let me print it. Okay, now save the file and run. Now what will happen? It will return you an integer instead of this decimal number. Here you can see it's returning us 4. If I put here 5.5, then it will return you 5. Okay, here you can see the results. So I hope you got my point, and now you have learned that how does absolute, cell, floor, round and trunc function works. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you like this video, so make sure you give me a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching this one.